All right, welcome to the Franchise Time Machine. Apparently, I am still not quite ready to give up on this premise. I really want to make this game work. I don't think it's going to work, but I had another stream tonight. I did attempt number two of this afternoon. It went better, did not go well. We won 61 games with six legend level players. Here's kind of where we stand right now. So really what I'm going to do is this is test number 4. Actually, I messed up I didn't mess it up. It was intentional, but in hindsight, it's very confusing. The first test was all scrubs. I called that test 1, but it was not test 1 of studs and duds. It was just a test. Test 1 of studs and duds actually ended up being the second test in the series. That's why it's a little confusing. We're going to do 6 again. Here's the difference. It's starting pitchers will be bench level. You change that font color so it's a little more visible. Yeah, we're going to try it this way. It's going to be the same setup, 3 starting pitchers, second base, shortstop, center field. One thing that I noticed during the tests is that the starting pitchers at scrub level now look like the relief pitchers used to look at scrub level. It's hard to get anything above half a star, occasionally 1 star. If we can get those looking like the relief pitchers, where it's a mixture of 1.5 and 1 and occasional half star pitchers, I think we might have a better chance. Those fourth and fifth starters are really bad. 1 in 20 something and 3 in 20 something. If we can squeeze out 10 more wins from them, we're still at 71, but we're in striking distance. And maybe we get a few more coin flips our way. Maybe we get a couple better options when we choose our players. I'm even thinking, do we go to a dozen picks per turn? We've been doing 10. I don't know if those extra 2 will make a difference, but I think every little bit helps. So let's try that. 12 choices for every roster spot. All right, let's try that. And then if this still doesn't get to 800 to 500, I'm prepared to put this away. It was a fun idea based on cap tournaments. I drafted or not drafted. I at the end of the stream last night, um, I got some help from Clay Dog and put together um, very hastily. Well, actually, it was in the middle of the stream. A couple of bronze cap weekly tournaments. It had been cut down to 64 teams. It was about to fire, so I had to get my rosters in. And building cap teams always makes you think about the. Some people call it stars, and I forget what the other stars and something. I've always called them studs and duds. That's right. The name I put on this. We had another context too. Why did I already have that phrase? It was a similar kind of thing, but it wouldn't have been because I only started playing Perfect Team last year. But for some other context, I had that same phrase. But I, I don't want to give up until one more try. This will be the last one. If we don't get it close to 500, I am prepared to put it down and go back to developing some other stuff. The other thing I want to do over the holidays is the one thing I haven't done on stream is what I've done every version of OTP, which is to create a league, a version of the majors. I usually start in either 91 or 2003 with the Mets, and I put myself and my friends into the Mets farm system. So I've learned so much more about the base game in the past year by streaming. Like streaming forces you to kind of step out of your comfort zone a little bit, and also as I'm trying to show people how to do stuff, I'm noticing there's stuff I haven't done before. And people in chat are also helpful. They'll teach me some things that I've never even thought about. And so I think I'm a much better league and universe builder now in OTP. So it'd be fun to do that again. I hadn't done it because, of course, I don't want to dox myself or any of my friends. So I'm just going to come up with a key where I'll have player names I'll use on stream that represent, each of my friends that's normally in the game. So I'll still be able to remember who's who. Um, you guys won't know any different, so I don't think it'll matter. But I think it'll still be as fun for me, and maybe even more so because I'll get to share it with everybody in the stream. But it's something I do every cycle anyway. We're getting close to the end of this cycle, and I haven't done it, and I've been itching to do it, and I figure I might as well do it on stream. Hopefully it'll inspire other people. Maybe they want to put themselves and their friends in the majors, or I don't know. All this stuff I do just to kind of show people different things you can do in the base game. So that's something I'm hoping to do over the break, over the holidays. So anyway, let's do this. Let me pull up. Sorry, I was a little late getting started. Twitch does this thing every once in a while where it acts like I'm not logged in, and when you go to their site, it says, "Oh, just log off, clear your cache, and log back in." So of course I do that, and I can't log in at all now. At least before I could have streamed. I couldn't change the stream title, but at least I could have gone online. So then I had to open Twitch in a different browser, like a completely different branded browser, log in, try to get set up. It still wasn't recognizing me. At least I was able to log in, but I still can't claim packs. I couldn't change the title or anything. And then it just resolved itself a few minutes ago. So um, that's why I'm still late getting started, and I'm a little kind of late getting set up too. So let me get the base game started. All right, let's get the base game on the screen. It's loading up right now. Part of the progress we made this afternoon was we did get to 61 wins, and we got to a game score above 1. So those are all positive signs. And also, let me pull up the notepad where I recorded what I called the last game. Can't remember if I called it just studs or studs duds. There it is, studs. All right, you know what? Since this is the last chance, we took over a couple teams that I don't like, the Astros and the Yankees. We're gonna take over a team I do like. We're gonna use the Mets this time. Studs Duds version 03 New York Mets. Oh, yes, I am always simming kayaking Santa. I can't give up on this idea. I need to try it one more time. We're gonna do one last attempt at this. You know what I can't figure out? I can't figure out when it decides to keep the most recent name and when it decides to let it keep going. Because The Nolan Network wasn't even the most recent one to use this, but it keeps saving his name. I just used this quick start uh, this afternoon, and it didn't save my information. So it was. I'll put up the slide in a second. It'll show you all the Sims in case it helps you with your pack giveaway form. This is what happened. We won 61 games. Did not finish last in the American League. Did not finish last in the majors. Did finish last in our division. And who won the packs? Let's see. It was someone new to the stream. They must be an afternoon viewer that's not in the late night crew. It was It's Granky won first place and Flying WV won second and came within one game of guessing the win total and nailed exactly the war total, the best war. It was quite an impressive. Oh, there's Flying WV. Go ahead and brag on yourself, Flying V. Tell Kaiki Santa how well you did today. It was awesome. Flying WV should have gone to Vegas the way he was guessing this afternoon. He was on fire. But yeah, I'm gonna try one more time. I'm gonna tweak the rules a little bit, give ourselves a little more advantage. Um, frankly, I think we need a lot more advantage. I just I don't want to go to 7 legends. I really do think that then you start losing the whole point of, can a handful of legends lift this team up? I really like the idea of like having a nice round number, like 20 scrubs and 6 legends. I'm hoping that by cranking up the number of choices to 12, maybe that'll help. But I'm not super optimistic. But I am having fun with this. So I wanted to try one more time before I gave up. Um, so yeah, but then the rest of the weekend, hopefully someone also want to do a game redemption. But if not, I am going to start that league where it's me and my friends in the majors. Start putting some players in there. Um, I think we could do a roster build and maybe play the first game, and we'll use the pack giveaway to guess the results of the first game. Maybe that's also a safer. I like to do every game, kind of like Ezra Denny and Nolan do. So it'll be something maybe once a week. We'll bust it out, play a game, guess the outcome of the game, and yeah, I just like to see my friends' names. Of course, I'm gonna change the names, not dox anybody, but I'll know who they are. It'll still be fun, I think. And it is one of my favorite things to do in OOTP, so I'm looking forward to doing that again. Um, all right, so let's go ahead and start this. Let's nuke the roster. Because I'm not sure what else I can do besides the new rules, such as boosting any non-legend starting pitchers to bench level. I think that'll help a little. 12 choices, frankly, I don't know that that's going to do much. You might have to go to 20 to make a difference. And that's way too many for me to process at a time. So, but oh, yeah, let's get the pack giveaway form up. I almost forgot about that. We'll just copy today's form. I'll put it up in a second. Okay, this is test number 3. All right, here we go. Here's what the form looks like. Okay, we're going to place the Mets. except any non-legend starting pitchers will be benched. I don't love having to do this, but I want to try one last time to make this work. So we'll see how it goes. Oh, Ezra Denny. Ezra Denny, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. So I was having a hard time with Twitch again. So as I was trying to get restarted, I was watching the rest of Ezra's stream, and that Christmas song, unbelievable. Also, how poorly some of the things in that sketch aged. Although maybe in Australia that's still normal. I don't know. But as always, super entertaining uh, seventh inning stretch. Ezra, I was able to give you a shout out in front of hundreds of people this afternoon. So I hope that helps. If we got some follows out of that. I streamed after Dr. Dynastic today, which I now normally do on Fridays. And then I raided into who did I raid into? PBE Sim raided into us as well. I think I raided into Seawit. And then I asked Seawit if he could stretch to raid into Ezra, which he did very kindly. And then Ezra's raiding back into me. So this is like a little raiding loop today. It was kind of fun. But thank you, Ezra, for the raid. You got two new food bank donations. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, you know what, Ezra? I think in Discord, if you can send me that link, as I stream over the holidays, I'll try to share that link as I go. Especially since it sounds like you're going to take some days off. I will also probably take a day or two off, but I like streaming. I like playing OTP. I will probably still be streaming after the girls and my wife go to bed. They're going out of town with my mother-in-law for a few days. I'm definitely gonna do some long streams then. So I'd like to promote the food bank drive. So yeah, Ezra, if you can send me that link, I will I'll share. Yeah, Kitty Pooper, second stream today. On Fridays, that's gonna be pretty normal. Um, it's probably not as obvious because there have been some stops and starts, but starting in 2025, that's my plan. So we're gonna do a few things here. I can't give this up yet. I want this premise to work, but I'm not willing to go to 7 legends and 19 scrubs. I think 20 is a nice round big number. I want to hold the line there. There are two things that are going to change that I'm hoping will make it a little bit better. We're going to give 12 options at every position. And I noticed that the starting pitchers at scrub level are really weak, the way the relievers used to be too. The relievers got the boost, the starting pitchers didn't. I haven't noticed the difference at the higher levels. At the lower levels, it's only been during um, a low ball where we want bad starting pitchers, so I also haven't noticed. We're going to go to bench level for any starting pitchers that are not legend. So that'll be the big difference. That and the 12 choices. So for each roster position, we will have the player creation engine generate 12 players and select one to add to the roster, and the others will be deleted. Okay, we're still going 3 starting pitchers, shortstop, center field, second base. Previous all scrub team projected to win 5 games, ended up winning 11. A team of 5 legend and 21 scrubs went 42 and 120. And then this afternoon, a team of 6 legend and 20 scrubs went 61 and won 101. I actually think this 42 and 122 might have been the Astros. Anyway, okay. Same questions as before. Um, OOTP dilemmas ID is case sensitive, so please be careful there. Will this team finish with the fewest wins in the majors? Fewest wins in the AL. Oh, wait, we're in the National League now. We are the Mets. Fewest wins in this division, NL East. Will this team have a 500 winning percentage? Will it make the playoffs? World Series? Will it win the World Series? Will a player on this team win the Cy Young Award? Will a batter on this team win an MVP
Why do you
award?
keep following me around?
So this afternoon, Jacob DeGrom won the Cy Young. We finished second, third, and fourth. Foxville, thank you for the follow. That's funny. You're already in our Discord, so I thought you were already following, but thank you for the follow. Uh, will the batter on the team win the MVP? We did win the MVP. We finished in the top. We swept the top three places. How many regular season games will this team win? What will be the highest WAR generated by any of this team's players? What will be the regular season batting average of the player who leads this team in batting average? What will be the regular season ERA of the pitcher who leads this team in ERA? Same for OPS, and then same for WHIP. Please note that the batters, it's 300 plate appearances, not the major league standard for the batting title. And for pitchers, it's 100 innings, not the 162 innings for the major league ERA title. It's just to kind of make potentially some relievers eligible, especially for low ball. All right, so we're going to go ahead and publish this, put the game back up. I do think the Twitch glitch has cleared up, so hopefully I'll be able to pin this myself. All right, let me put this in the chat here. Oh, alt account. Oh, yeah. I won't say anything. Okay. Link to form for tonight's 10-pack giveaway. Okay, let me pin that in the chat. See, it's not letting me pin. It's acting like I'm not logged in. Okay, let me go to my alt account here. All right. Thank you, Music Lessons, for posting that to the chat. So yeah, you do not have to be present to win. Feel free to submit a form and take off if you have to. Ezra just made a banner thanking donors to debut next stream. Excellent. Looking forward to it. Is that next stream tomorrow, Ezra? No. You take Saturdays and Mondays off. So your next stream is Sunday. Is that right? I think I got that right. Ezra's off Sunday or Ezra's off Saturdays and Mondays. I'm off on Wednesdays. It's like an every other day thing. I think I got that right. Okay. So pack giveaway form is done. We can go ahead and start setting up this sim. If any of you are tired of watching me build scrub players, I apologize. One of the things you may eventually learn about my personality is once I get my teeth into something like this, I just have to see it through to the end. If we don't hit 500, this will be the end. I'm okay giving it up once I feel like it's run its course, but I just got to give it one more chance. And so, thank you for indulging me. I think it is a fun pack giveaway topic, also. Uh, Hopefully, you think so too. But let me find the other thing I need to find is the picks. Here it is. Let me put it up in the chat here. It'll be the same as this afternoon. Again, we're going to get, though, some bench level starting pitchers that are not legend. And we're going to give ourselves 12 choices in every round. Those will be the differences. I doubt they'll add up to 20 more wins, but I got to give it a try. All right. 3 legend starting pitchers. You know what? Let's test these bench level starting pitchers out. Let me do that first. I'm going to do a bench level first. And we're going to do 12. That's new too. Okay, these are not as bad. We're above half star, which is good. This looks a lot more like the relief pitchers now, so that's good. The relief pitchers got a little boost. The starting pitchers are left behind. This is now much more equivalent to the relief pitchers. This actually might make a pretty big difference. I'm looking at these control and stuff numbers. This actually might matter. 50 stuff, 50 home run suppression, 40 control, 60 stamina. If I can find the same profile with higher stamina, that's what I'll take. Now, if this control's 5 lower and the stuff is 5 lower, um, this is the same, but the stamina is even lower. This is the same, but the stamina is also the same. Is there any reason to take this one over the other one? They almost look identical. We'll look at it. We'll look them over again. This has 5 lower control, but 10 more stamina. Okay, so I have 3 guys I want to look at. Okay. All right, 2 are lefties. That might make a difference. This has lowered PBAP and lower control, quite a bit lower control. So I wanted that 70 stamina, but we'll take Ziegler out of the mix. These two look like no. Okay, this one has 5 more control. Okay, he's a lefty, less velo. He must have better pitch selection then, because he's got lower velo but the same stuff. So we'll go John Smith. He better have a good nickname if his name is John Smith. Nope, no nickname. All right, now let's go. You know what? That was kind of fun. I kind of like that bench level starting pitcher. You know, let's see what the legends look like, and then we'll do the last one. His nickname is Witness Protection. Holy cow, Ezra, amazing. That's so good. Yeah, John Smith is so average, it sounds very suspicious. What was the name Homer made for himself? And it wasn't Homer. Oh, Guy Incognito. All right, let's see if going to 12 helps us here. 70 control, 75 stamina. This is already my leading candidate. He's a lefty. I don't love that. This guy's 70 control, same home run suppression, lower stuff, but he's a righty. I think it's this guy. I I can't not I can't see not taking him. This guy has higher stuff. Same. Okay, let's down to these two. Would I give up 10 control for 5 more stuff? I don't think so. I don't think that's a good trade. All right, we're going with a lefty. Wilfredo Mito Sierra. Mito Sierra. 75 fastball. Say, oh, look at these breaking balls. 75 curveball, 75 sinker, off speed, 75 changeup. The slider's a bit of a waste pitch, but great pick here. So we've got lefty legend. All right, let's get our next legend level pitcher. Maybe going to 12 helped. I don't know. All right, let's go to the highest stamina first. 70 stamina, 80 stuff, 65 control. Lowest home run suppression though. We've got a bunch of 65 staminas. 75 control, highest home run suppression, 75 stuff. Another lefty though. Another lefty. The next guy I would take is a lefty too, and he's not as good. So we're going Victor Parada here. Ooh, 80 slider, 80 curveball, breaking ball specialist, 70 changeup. I can't wait to watch this guy pitch. Herm the Worm. There's no Herm in his name. Victor Herm the Worm Parada. I really like the first two pitchers we got here. I think they're better than any of the pitchers we had this afternoon. That might be wishful thinking. All right, one more legend level starting pitcher. Here's a 75 control, 65 stamina. Here's a 70 control, 70 stamina. Is there a 70 control, 75 home run suppression, 75 stuff? There is. There's one right here. This is the only one. He's a righty. He's Japanese. Goki Nakasone. There used to be a prime minister, Nakasone. All right, Nakasone-san, you're on the team. I really like this profile. Of the 70 controls, this guy has less stuff, same home run suppression. This guy has, oh, 5 less stamina, but interesting. Let's take a look at Kevin Clemens. Yeah, Foxilla, I landed on the same conclusion there. Same stuff. Now, move is just a composite of these two. Although the higher movement might reveal that one of these is slightly higher than one of these. Same splittiness. Nakasone has better velo. Oh, Nakasone has better stamina too. I gotta go stamina here. Gotta go stamina. Everything else looks the same. This movement is indicating there's some slight increase here, but the stamina is worth it for me. They're both ground ball. It's ground ball versus extreme ground ball. I got it. There's only three good pitchers on this team. I got to get the extra innings. The stamina is worth it to me. Wasp. Okay, is that two or three? Okay, that's three legends. We're back to a scrub. It's two righties and no. Oh, it's three lefties and okay. I need another righty starter then. I would like another righty starter. All right, bench level instead of scrub just for the starters. Okay, not as good as the last batch of bench level pitchers, but look at this, a 60 stuff, but I can't do the 25 control. I will consider the 55 stuff 40 control. 35 home run rate is kind of brutal though. This is 25 home run rate. That's even worse. 45, 50, 45 I will consider. I'm talking about stuff, home run rate, control. Here's a 45, 50, 40. Oh, the staminas are brutal. Oh, man. I thought I was down to the last two, but they're both 45 stamina. This 60 stuff guy's also a 45 stamina. Can't go with him. I don't know. Do I risk going to a 35 home run rate? 55 stuff, 35 home run rate, 40 control. I mean, one of the things I learned from the last sim is that the stuff does seem to matter. All those 35 stamina pitchers with a good home run, with a better home run rate and the better control, they just got rocked. All right, let's try this guy. Let's see if stuff overtakes home run rate here. Angelo Mendoza. Oh yeah, Foxo, who would you take? Would you take the 25 control guy? Morel? Let's see Morel. Yeah, I don't think it's dumb. The 60 stuff is compelling. The 40, the 50 BABIP is PBAP is also interesting. The 45 home run rate is fine. It's just the 25 control and it's the 45 stamina too. I would maybe take one of these two, the 25 control or the 45 stamina. I don't think I could do both. But I don't think that's a dumb choice. I just think I'm prioritizing stamina here. It might be my own peril though, because that home run suppression is pretty bad. I might be getting lots of innings of gopher balls. Okay, that's our starting pitching staff. We have six relievers coming now. This is a brutal stretch of these sims, doing six scrub level relief pitchers. Fox Hill convinced I get killed on the attorney side by the always blue philosophy and sacrifice too much red orange. Clay Dog prefers a control floor. But we are talking about scrubs. You're right. Now, Clay Dog, that's an interesting theory. If someone excels at something, you might want to take it. But I don't think I could afford that 45 stamina. That was the sticking point for me. Now, the stamina is much more important for my legend level pitchers. But if I'm getting to pick a bench level player, I would like for them to be able to pitch longer. The average table sort of similar, and you tend to miss stamina sometimes. Yeah, yeah. Okay, these are relievers now, so stamina is much less important to me here. And I am interested in control after seeing how that last sim went. Okay, like this guy, I like the 50 stuff. I like the 30. I don't like it, but the 30 stamina is okay. But this 20 home run rate. Now, I did notice the benefit also came at 45 stuff. So this guy I like a lot. 40 control, 45 stuff. This 35 home run suppression is kind of rough, but I think I'm willing to take it for this is 10 control more than anyone else. So I'm going Castillo. Yeah, Foxel, I think is more than no glaring weakness. He's got the best control by far. So I'm down with Alex Castillo. All right, let's get another scrub level reliever. Yeah, he did have the high stamina. That's a bit of a bonus for the relief pitchers. It was critical to me for the starters though. Shit. We're still not getting anything more than 1.5 star, but I do feel like some of these profiles are a little bit better. A 45 control, 30 stamina, 35 home run rate though. It's better the 25 control, but the 45 home run rate. That might be too much of a trade off. This might be my best option here. Another high stamina guy, too. All right. This is a big departure from last time, so we'll see how this goes. Last time what happened was I was filtering all the 20, 25 controls and the 20, 25 home run suppressions. The problem was every time I did that, I was also taking out all the stuff. And I think the reason for that is the AI is putting so much premium on stuff that to show up as a scrub, if you had any kind of stuff, you had to give up so much of everything else. Otherwise, you probably end up being, a bench or a average player. We don't have any lefties in the pen yet, by the way. That's something I'm going to be keeping an eye on. Ah, 25 home run suppression and 25 control to get 50 stuff. Okay, this guy I like. 45 stuff, 50 home run suppression, 30 control. Yeah. Kevin Mitchell. Kevin World Mitchell. Beginning his second career as a pitcher. Mets legend, but also Giants legend if Ezra Denny's still around. Kevin Mitchell joining the team. All right. I would like to get a lefty here some point. Padres forgettable Kevin Mitchell. All right, 12 more relief pitchers. That 20 home runs. Oh, here's a lefty. Oh, 40 stuff though. I've only got two lefties here. One of them has 20 home run suppression. The other only has 40 stuff. But I don't like any of the other 45 stuff guys. Well, I guess this one's not bad. Kyle Rich. Yeah, Rich I think is the best one overall, but I do want to grab a lefty and I'm running out of pitchers. The lefty has five less stuff and less home run suppression. Okay, I'm taking Rich because he's a lot better. Um, he's 5 points better here, 5 points better here, and 5 points better in stamina. But that means I gotta take a lefty coming up, which I don't like being in that position. But I think Rich is the best here. Okay, I think we have two more relievers left and a closer. Let me make sure though. Yeah, two more relievers and a closer, and we don't have any lefties in the pen right now. Let me confirm. Oh no, we do have one lefty, Angelo Mendoza. Oh no, wait, he's one of our starters. Yeah, we have four right-handed relievers. We have two lefties, this one and this one. We know the two. Jeremy writes the better one, but let's see what else we got here. Yeah, this one looks like all the others 45s and the 35 control. Good stamina. This one you get five control, but you give up 10. No, five home run, but you give up 10 stamina. All right, let's take Jeremy Wright. I need a lefty. Last reliever and then a closer. Did Ricky die? Whoa, really? He just seemed like someone who was never going to die. I thought I would die before he died. I'll have to talk to my buddy about that. He's the dad of one of my girls. Every time I see him, he would say something about something from the Ricky Henderson book. It was always some reference from the Ricky Henderson book. He loved that book. It hasn't been officially tweeted, but last dive bar tweeted basically saying he passed. All right. Well, I'll hold off until there's an official. But that would be very sad news. They work with the family. Yeah. Especially because he was one of those guys. Like no one was more alive than that dude. All right, we're gonna take James McBride here. So we've completely revamped the profile of reliever we're taking. We'll see if that helps. If we can squeeze 5 more wins out of the relievers, we're on our way. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, closers next. All right. These closers actually seem a little worse than the relievers. Maybe because they didn't get the boost that the relievers did. Because we're not seeing any 50 stuffs here. We saw plenty of them in the reliever pools. Now we could also go lefty with the closer. That would be interesting. There's only 2 options here. They both have 20 control, so I'm going to pass on those. So I think it's Dave Mahorn or Jeremy Tate. Jeremy Tate's got better. He's fly ball instead of a team fly ball, and he's got better hold. So we'll go Jeremy Tate. Hold's not huge, but when you're looking at pretty identical profiles, I'll take any little edge I can. All right, so where are we now? We're at 2 catchers. Okay. You have a couple 2 stars here. I am looking for framing and defense, but are there any obvious offensive? This is a good bat, but 25 defense at catcher. He's barely a catcher. Here's another good offensive bat, 50 contact, 35 power. But again, he's a 30 at catcher. Okay, we're going to focus on framing then. I can't do 35 contact. 40's borderline. 45 and 30 power, 45 eye, 60 framing. I could take this guy. Omar Hall. All right, another catcher. 70 framer, 65 defense, and 45 contact. Is there anyone with any more power? 35, 35. That's not much more power. It's a lot worse defense. I think this guy is clearly the best. This is the best catcher we've seen, I think, all cycle. Brian Spradlin. Oh, and he's a 2 star. All right, two catchers, two first basemen now. Hmm. Like some power from this position 45 power, 45 eye, 40 contact. This is 5 less power, 5 more eye. Probably not worth it. All right, it's Tony Hernandez. Not to be confused as former Blue Jays and Mets shortstop Tony Fernandez with an F. Closest position availability. Oh, okay, just first base. That's not. I mean, I'm not surprised. I was just hoping we get another position out of him. Another first baseman. '50 contact will always get my attention, especially with '50i, but it comes with 20 power. Womp womp. 45 contact, '50i with 30 power. Oh, look at this 45 contact, 40 power, 45i. Rob Thomas. I know he did Smooth with Carlos Santana. What was the band was he was in? Was he on Matchbox 20? Was that Rob Thomas? Rob Thomas, welcome to the team. Can't play defense. Matchbox 20. Thank you, Kitty Poo Poo. All right. That was two first basemen, right? Okay. Let me make sure. We got two first basemen. Okay, we have now legend level second baseman. Give me 103 Ryan Sandberg, please. Ooh, lots of power for a middle infield spot. Okay, this is appealing though. 70 power, 70 eye, 75 BABIP, 65 contact, and 60 glove. The other one that's interesting to me is 70 contact, 80 BABIP, 65 power, 75 eye, 55 glove. I don't think the trade offs are worth it though. I think it's still this guy. Yeah, I'm leaning towards Mark Martin. NASCAR legend and second base legend, Mark Martin. Big Smooth. That should have been Rob Thomas. Rob Thomas, Big Smooth with Carlos Santana. All right, Mark Martin, legend. All right, next up we have two third basemen, scrubs. Power. 40 power, 45 contact, 40 eye. 40 power, 40 contact, 50 eye. All right, now here's a 55 contact. That's interesting. 30 power, 45 eye. Not bad. 25 defense. That's bad. But how much do I care about defense at third? Now, this guy, you give up 10 contact, you're the same power. No, you gain 10 power. All right, this is 10 less contact, 10 more power, 5 less I. Okay, also terrible defense. But you know what? We got to give something, and it's third base. Maybe we give on the power. I'm in the fielding. Maybe we give on the fielding. So I think I'm picking between these two. Let's delete the rest. We'll keep this guy too. All right, that high contact all have terrible fielding, so we can take that off the table now. 10 more contact than anybody, 10 less power than anybody. These two have the same power. This one has 5 more contact. This one has 10 more I. I think I'd rather have 10 more I than 5 more contact. But really, I might want this 55. Anything above average is so rare. All right, we're taking Malik Thomas. Rob's brother Malik. We got one or two third basemen. That was one. Forty power, 40 I, 45 contact. Pretty good. I might be sold already. 5 less power, 15 more I. All right, this guy we're looking at, Scott House. This guy we're looking at, Jaden Slaughter. What a name, Jaden Slaughter. And this guy can pick it, so let's look at him. These three guys. Power guy, glove guy, eye guy. Okay, for five less power, I would take 15 more eye. That's a huge amount of eye. For 5 less power and 10 less eye, would I take 25 more glove? Ooh, that's tempting. 5 power oh, it's 5 power and 10 eye for 25 glove. I think I'm taking Slaughter. Plus the cool name, Jaden Slaughter. Man, I wish you were a real player. That's such a cool name, Jaden Slaughter. Okay, now we get a shortstop, one legend, one scrub. Oh, I'm a sucker for this 85 Babbitt, but not enough power. It's been brought up a few times that these guys need to be able to drive themselves in. Okay, 80 Babbitt, 70 power, 65 I. This is about as good as it'll get. 55 defense. Don't love the defense, but for 12 of these, I'm surprised you don't have some better choices here. All right, Alex Smith, Chiefs quarterback, Alex Smith. I guess also former 49ers quarterback, Alex Smith. Slim Jim, Alex Slim Jim Smith. All right. Do I have all my legends marked? I do. All right, scrub level shortstop coming up. I'll happily take an all glove, no bat shortstop here. Especially if there's a chance you might play multiple positions. We've had some people get really lucky on regular creator roster. Well, they take an all glove shortstop and he plays the entire infield. Here's a 65. If it was 70, 75, I'd take him no matter what. But 65 is not quite worth blindly taking somebody. All right, 45 contact, 40 power, 45 I, 25 defense. Same thing here, 25 defense. Well, this is interesting. 45 contact, 45 I, only 30 power, but 50 defense. I'm looking down the road here. The next best guy adds 5 I, same defense. Victor Peralta. Hey, he's a switch hitter. All right, shortstops are done. One scrub level left fielder. All right. No with power, 35 is the highest. The 35 power 50 I guy here. Is there a 45 contact 50 I? No. Here's a 45 contact 35 power though. And 40 defense. All right, we'll take Phil Sullivan. Okay, next up, two center fielders. Let's go scrub first. What are our glove options? 40 contact, 50 eye, but only 20 power. Oh, 45 contact, 45 eye. This is my leading candidate here, Dario Vasquez. 55 glove, 5 less contact, 5 more eye, 5 more glove. Okay, Jaden Owens. I think it's Jaden Owens. I don't see anyone better. Oh, look at that. He can play every outfield position and first base. Lucky pick here. If our we may actually put him in left. He's from Martin, South Dakota. All right, here comes our legend level center fielder. Excuse me. Ooh, 80 power, but only if this were 80 70, 80 75, I'd put up with the 45 contact. But we got a few 75s, so 75 is real power too. 55 contact for both, 65 eye for both, 55 glove, 65 glove. Okay, I'm most seriously considering the first and last choice here. Spicer, awesome name, has 15 less contact, 5 more power, 5 more eye, 5 more glove. I think I'd rather have 15 more contact and 5 less eye. He's still a good fielder at 60. That contact, I think, is to be important. Oh, I don't know. This power eye is nice, though. 15 contact, though, I mean, we saw this afternoon. That's the difference in hitting 270 and hitting 320. All right, we're going to go Matt Cook here. He's also a little less splitty, which I like. Matt Peanut Cook. He's the only legend so far that's not like a no-brainer first ballot type of profile. This one's more like perennial all-star, not necessarily a Hall of Famer, which normally wouldn't hurt so bad, but since we only get 6 of them, it might be pretty rough. All right, and then 2 scrub level right fielders. All right, well, this guy's pretty nice. 50 eye, 50 contact, 30 power, but 25 defense. This is 35 power, 50 contact, 45 eye, and then 35 defense. Okay, for 5 less power, 5 less contact, and 5 more eye, we can boost the defense by 10. I don't think that's worth it. I think it's Tito Lopez here. Best bat. Fielding's terrible, but okay, one more right fielder, and then we're ready to start the sim. Average age, scrub level. Oops, MLB 12. Ooh, 40 power, 45 contact, 40 eye. Terrible fielder. 5 less power, 10 more eye, even worse fielding. 5 less power, 5 more contact, 10 more fielding. Hmm. Oh no, it's 15 more fielding. Okay, Kevin Schumann. It's kind of like when you play 5L and 6L too much, and you start to be like, ah, these guys look great. Some of these scrubs are starting to look good because all I'm seeing are scrubs. All right, let's check on our roster real quick. Make sure we got 26 players. Make sure we got 6 legends all labeled. Okay. I need a water break. I need a bio break. So a little earlier than normal, we'll run the ad roll. We will not close the forum though until after we finish setting up the lineups and stuff. So I'll see you all in 3 minutes. All right. Did the Admiral even fire? I thought I saw an ad come up when I left, but then it looks like it didn't fire at all. I don't know. All right. Hopefully, we won't get interrupted in the sim. But I was able to take care of what I need to. Got a full glass of ice water now. All right. Okay. So, where were we? We have to set up lineups, strategies, and pitching staff. We'll do the pitching staff first. That'll be the easiest, I think. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is change this. I forgot to do it last time until the season already started. Always start highest rested. I used to think this meant always start the person who was most rested because the way it's worded, always start highest rested. I thought that meant with the highest level of rest. But by the time I learned, I had wasted several seasons not doing this. This means whoever is rested and has the highest rotation rating ranking will get started. That's what we want. We want our top three starters pitching as much as possible. Oh, look at this. I almost didn't go with Nakasone. The AI has put him as our ace. Was McBride one of our starters? No, he looks like a reliever profile. I think this is right. You don't have to tell me the Mets suck. I've been a Mets fan as far as I can remember. I know better than anyone how much they suck. All right. Well, okay. It looks like it did right by our starters. It did start John Smith ahead of Mendoza. Do we like that? Yes, we do. Is there any reason we'd swap out McBride and Mendoza? They have the same stamina. Hello from Spain. Do you ever watch Marbeck? Marbeck is one of our streamers, and he streams from Spain. I think overall, you're completely new for OOTP 25. Well, welcome in. We are playing the base game. We're seeing if it's possible to get a 500 record using the player creation engine, all scrubs except for 6 legend level players. I went with 3 starting pitchers and a second baseman, shortstop, and center fielder. We'll see if we can get to 500. All right, what did it do with our bullpen? It's got McBride closing. I like that. That's fine. Castillo and Rich. Yeah. Where is Kevin Mitchell? 50 home run suppression. He's a middle reliever. Who's the middle relief high usage? Jeremy Tate. 45 all across, 35 control. Okay, Jeremy Wright. Normal usage. He's the lefty that I felt. Oh, you know what? We could add a lefty to the pen if we take a lefty out of the rotation. No, I don't think we. I think we need him starting though. I think it's is it Marbeck 77? He's I think he's an affiliate streamer. Let me see. Hold on. I can look on my Twitch because I do follow Marbeck. Let's see. Marbeck. Maybe he's not an affiliate. I thought he was, but yeah. Let's give him a shout out. He streams from Spain in Spanish. OOTP 25. He's awesome. Super nice guy. No, it won't let me do it from there. Let me see if I can do it from here. No, let me do it from over here as my alt. There we go. Marbeck77. If you're from Spain, maybe give him a follow. He can he streams OTP 25 in Spanish. Okay, so I think the pitching staff is good. We've got the rotation mode set. Let's do the lineup now. I don't like that the AI keeps doing this. It keeps putting a scrub between our our legend hitters, but maybe maybe that's good. If that two-hole hitter is good enough. Malik Thomas, 55 contact, 45 eye. I actually don't mind him, and 65 stealing. I don't mind him being there. Who did choose to lead off? Matt Cook. So 70 contact, 80 BABIP, 60 eye, 65 stealing. I almost would rather have Mark Martin up there with the 70 eye. I'd rather almost go on base percentage. I don't care about stealing, not with these guys. So I'm putting Mark Martin in lead off. I'm batting Cook or Smith cleanup. Smith has more eye. They both have the same BABIP. Smith has a little more contact. Eye doesn't drive anyone in though, so we'll go Smith then Cook. Yeah, that's how it is right now. Smith. Okay, perfect. I like that. Rob Thomas batting fifth. 45 contact, 40 power. I guess that's why he's there, the power. Tito Lopez hitting sixth. 50 contact, 35 power, 45 eye. Okay. Jaden Slaughter. Great name. 45 contact, 55 eye. I like Slaughter ahead of Lopez. And Bradley and Sullivan are swapped depending on lefty righty. Okay, so Spradlin is our stud framing catcher. He should actually help our pitching staff. And Sullivan is our left fielder. We have such a bad hitting left fielder that he's batting ninth. Yeah, I guess so. I thought I was going to put Jaden. I was thinking of putting Jaden Owens in left. Well, let's platoon them. We'll go Pat Sullivan versus righties. Let's see how that looks. Okay, overall, Owens has more eye and 10 more eye, 5 less power, 5 less contact. Okay, versus lefties, he's got 10 more I, same contact, 5 less power. Versus righties, he's got 10 more I, 5 less power, 5 less contact. Okay, so he's better on base versus lefties than Sullivan. Hoops versus lefties. Oh wait, why isn't Kevin Schumann starting? Schumann and Sullivan. Versus righties, he should definitely be starting. Wait, look at Schumann. Holy cow. Oh, eh, when I pulled up his positions, it has every position. So I was like, can he play every position? But everyone's like that. I forgot that in the base game, everyone can play everywhere. I was like, oh my goodness, look at this Swiss Army knife. Schumann, and then versus lefties. Is it Owens or Schumann? We're gonna go Jaden Owens versus lefties. Yeah, he's a 65 left fielder too. That's an upgrade. So now Pat Sullivan's coming off the bench, as is Victor Peralta, and then Tony Hernandez. Okay. Let's ask the AI to set up the bench. Now, why does it have Hernandez and Sullivan subbing for Rob Thomas that much? Is Hernandez that good versus righties? I don't. Well, yeah, okay. A little more power. Try to get a little more power in there once in a while. Every 6 game, I'm okay with that. Get Sullivan in there every 20 games. Versus lefties, trying to get Hernandez in there also. That's okay. I don't want Sullivan playing versus lefties there, so we'll take him out. Okay. Well, I think we're good. Oh, one other thing we need to do on the pitching staff for each pitcher's strategy. Um, Hook as starter is going to be super slow. Okay. The only good pitchers I want them pitching as long as possible. Okay. I think we're good. Let's save this. Oh, wait. We have to pick our strategy. We go sabermetric. And defensive subs. I'm only going to do that if we have a big lead. The ninth inning. All right. Okay, so let's see how we're doing on the pack giveaway form. If everyone's about to submit, please go ahead and do so. Otherwise, I'm going to close the form and we'll go over the guesses. Wow. While anyone who's got a last minute form submit does that, I'm going to change some mailbox settings here real quick. And make sure we're not interrupted. Okay. All right. I'm going to close the form. If anyone is still about to submit, please let me know as soon as possible. I can always unclose it, but once I show the guesses, we're going to be done. Right? Generating the spreadsheet. Oh, Deli Sports is in the chat earlier, it looks like. We haven't seen Deli in a while. Good having him in the pack guessing game. Deli's played our community games quite a few times. Always fun having him in the chat. All right, let's see about these guesses. Okay, I do hide the usernames. All right, perfect. And we keep the numerical guesses hidden as well until after the sim. All right, there are 5 of you competing tonight. Good luck, everybody. Will this team finish with the fewest wins in the major leagues? One person thinks so. One person will be dead last, worst in the majors. Will this team finish with the fewest wins in the National League? One person thinks so. Will this team finish with the fewest in the division? 2 people think so. Interesting. So 3 of you think we will not be in the cellar of the NL East. Will this team have a 500 win percentage or better? No one thinks so. So the World Series questions are moot at this point. Okay, no one thinks we'll win a Cy Young Award. We did finish second, third, and fourth this afternoon, and that was against Jacob DeGrom. The NL does not have an equivalent who pitches so well when not injured. So I think we're going to win one here. They also did see, though, that the win loss records were compromised because of the low quality of the bullpen and the offense. So not crazy to say no there. Will a batting of the team win MVP? Only one yes. I think it's crazy to vote against this. We had 3 batters this afternoon. All 3 swept the top 3 spots in the MVP voting. Even if we don't do a sweep again, I've got to imagine one of them is going to be good enough to win the MVP. But we will see. The wisdom of the crowds is often, even with only 5 or 6 in our late night crew, is often smarter than I am. All right. Well, let's save the game here. We'll advance it one day. That'll generate the preseason predictions. You'll see up here it says generating MLB season predictions. These are always fun to review. Under MLB reports, go to preseason predictions. Okay, let's just take a quick whirl on the AL. The worst record 74 wins by the Red Sox in the East, 65 wins and 68 wins by the Royals and Tigers in the Central, and 59 wins by the Athletics in the West. Those are the predicted worst teams in the AL. In the NL, well, look at this. The Mets are predicted to be out of the cellar 67 wins, 17 games clear of the Nationals. Now, see, I would have thought more of you would guess we would not finish worse than the NL East because I did say I picked the Mets because I'm a Mets fan, but also strategic decision. The Nationals sim terribly in 2023. The Rockies also predicted win only 58 games. So we have some backup here to keep us from falling to the bottom of the NL. In terms of player predictions, not as good as this afternoon. And this afternoon, I think we were projected at the top three batters in the AL. Tonight, we have the top two and then the fifth batter in the NL. Cook, 56 home runs, 314 average, 124 RBI. Smith, our shortstop, 39 home runs, 324 average, 105 RBI. And Mark Martin, our second baseman, 38 home runs, 285 average, 86 RBI. I guess six. Yeah, this is the one that did not seem. I think it was this one and the last one. Everyone else felt solidly legend level. But I might have been wrong because who was the last one? Oh, Cook was our last one. No, I did like Cook. Who did I not like? Maybe it was Martin. One of them felt like not quite up to par with the others. The three pitchers I loved. That support seems well founded here. They are predicted to be the top three pitchers in the NL. Despite that, their records projected to be 14 and 12 with a 2.28 ERA, 15 and 8 with a 2.33 ERA, and 14 and 11 with a 2.56 ERA. Clearly, it's not projecting a lot of run support from Nakasone. Otherwise, I think it projected a much better record than 14 and 12 with a league leading 2.28 ERA. That gives me some hope, though. If they're underestimating Nakasone, and we're already at 67 wins, we need 14 more. If we can squeeze 5 or 6 from Nakasone, I don't know where the others come from, but if Sierra can end up being like 18 and 9 instead of 14 and 11, right? 14 and 9, 18 and 9 would give us 6 more there. If Nakasone can finish 18 and 9, that's another 7. That's 16. These guys can all finish 18 and 9, 17 and 10, something like that. Gives us a much better chance. They just got to last long enough for the bullpen not to blow their games. All right. Well, good luck in the pack giveaways, everybody. We're going to start the sim here. And you know what? While our ace is on the mound, let's go. Let's watch that game. We'll hide scores. Why is it not taking? There he goes. Well, that was really weird. Why wouldn't it click? All right. We'll quick play this. Yeah, we'll go to highlights. All right. We should have there's our ace, Nakasone on the mound. Bottom of the second, already one clean inning. Soler, the leadoff hitter, 2-2 count. Oh, that's a deep fly ball to right field. Then that's going to be gone. Breaks up the shutout. Still on the first, runner on first. Still no outs, 0-2 count. Fly ball to center field. Deep center field, off the wall. Nakasone's in trouble early. Throws cut off, runners held at third. Double, no run scores though. Still no outs for Segura. 0-1 count. Fly ball to center. Oh, line drive to center field. That's in the gap. That's going to score both runs and might end up being a triple with Segura's speed. Nope, he's in with a double. 2 RBI double. That's pretty rough. A 4-run second inning. We give up 2 more runs. That means the bullpen's probably in the game. Not good for us. Down 6-0 already. Alex Smith up now. 2 outs in the eighth. And that's going to be gone deep in our right field. Cuts the lead to 5. Probably too little too late. We give up another run in the eighth. And Miami's still up with the bases loaded for Jazz Chisholm. Line drive into the gap in left center field. That is trouble with the bases loaded. Chisholm is in easy with a double, scores 2 runs. All right, this is a sign that the game is over. Top of the ninth. Well, usually 2 outs is a sign it's over. So we might have a glimmer of hope here. Mark Martin up. Runners at first and second. That's a deep fly ball to left field. That's going to be gone. We cut the lead to 6. 2 outs now. That's the sign it's over. When it goes to the last inning and 2 outs, that means this highlight is the end of the game. Ground ball to second. All right. Not a great start to the season, especially for our ace. We got roughed up pretty bad. 7.92 ERA to start the season. On a bright note, the Mets did hit 2 home runs, both from their legend level players. And let's go to the standings page. Let's finish the day. Let's finish the 31st. We are 0-2. What happened in that second game? I actually thought we would do better than this afternoon, but we are off to a terrible start. We lose 1-19. Parada, legend level starter, 3 innings, 7 earned, just gets crushed. This is not a good start. All right, let's sim a month here. 0-4 start before we finally got our first win. Coming back a little bit. 9-16, I saw at one point. Oh, yeah, we did have bad of the month in Alex Smith. 26 inning scoreless streak by Parada after getting roughed up in that first start. Looks like he bounced back. And 2-time players of the week, Mark Martin and Alex Smith. Let's check our news for those stats. Here's Martin winning player of the week. He hit 478, 11 hits and 23 at bats, 2 home runs, 12 RBI, and 3 runs scored that week. That is a very good week. No. I don't know why they're so mysterious. To put his name in the headline there. Alex Smith won player of the week, 11 for 23. That's almost 500. 6 home runs, 14 RBI, and scored 8 times. That's quite a performance. Smith also player of the month. In the month, he had 381, 11 home runs, 33 RBI, 21 runs scored. All right. 11-18, 379 win percentage. 4th in the NL. Only 4 games out. But only 2 games ahead of the Nationals. So not bad, not great. The Royals off to a terrible start, 5-24. So we're over 400 and we're under 400. We can't seem to get back to 400. Hakasone, pitcher of the month. Let's see what he did. He went 4-0 with a 1.32 ERA that month. 6 starts, 28 hits, and 47.2 innings. Wow, that's a very low hits per inning. And 57 strikeouts, walking 8. This guy's putting up some stud numbers. Wow. Wish he were on a better team. He's wasted here. All right, we're 22 and 35, 386 win percentage. We are only a half game behind the Marlins for third place. That said, we're only 4 games ahead of the Nationals, who are in the cellar of the NL East. The Royals have picked it up. They're now 19 and 37. It's only 3 games behind us. So we're doing okay, but we're also not that far away from falling apart. All right, let's sim the month of June. We did hit 400 win percentage at one point. Just can't quite get back up there. Nakasone had a 12-game quality start streak ended, and Sierra had a 12-game quality start streak ended. Let's start looking at these leaderboards here. We have the top 2 batting averages. We have the top 3 home run hitters. We have the RBI leader. Alex Smith is currently in triple crown position. Batting average, home run, and RBI leader. Smith and Cook leading the league in OPS. Smith with an incredible 1208 OPS right now. Smith and Cook leading the league in WAR. And on the pitching side, Wilfredo Sierra and Doki Nakasone leading the league in ERA. Nakasone third in wins, or tied for second in wins, and leading in strikeouts. We rarely see Spencer Strider get beat for strikeouts, but Nakasone is in Triple Crown contention here. And we have the top 3 pitcher wars. Unfortunately, they're doing all the work. The scrubs are not able to be enough of a sporting cast to make this team a winner yet. All right, let's sim to the All-Star break. Alex Smith is the highest vote getter. Let's check the voting first, and then we'll go see who got selected. Mark Martin, leading vote getter at second base. Alex Smith, leading vote getter at shortstop, 5.1 million votes. Then Matt Cook, leading vote getter at center field by far, 1.5 million votes ahead of Lars Nootbaar. None of our pitchers in the top 5 in voting, but we have noticed this is broken. Sandy Alcantara, 5 and 10, 4.49 ERA, somehow second most votes for the All-Star game. I call BS on that. Let's get a screenshot of that. We'll send that to OOTP developments. That guy's always in the mix, always has a terrible record. Let's see if we got snubbed. Nakasone is 10 and 6 with a 2.22 ERA, 0.92 whip. I don't know how he's not in the mix. I get not taking Mendoza, who's 0 and 8. I get not taking Smith, who's 4 and 10. There are scrubs. Parada's 9 and 6. Not great, but a 2.42 ERA. If Sierra had a winning record, I'd push harder for him. He's 7 and 8 with a 2.10 ERA. All right, let's sim the rest of this day so we can get to the All-Star break. We are on a 2-game losing streak. Not great. Home run challenge. We've got Mark Martin and Alex Smith involved in this one. And both of our guys were eliminated, of course. Soler takes out Martin. Trout takes out Alex Smith. Trout and Mountcastle meet in the final. And Fishboy wins it all. Congratulations, Mike Trout. All right, let's assume a day. Oh, who actually got chosen for the All-Star game? That's important to know. All right, let's see. Nakasone chosen, Parada chosen, Sierra chosen. All 3 of our starters make it in. I guess on the strength of their ERAs and WHIP, because their records don't warrant it necessarily. Mark Martin, Alex Smith, and Matt Cook, all six of our legends make it into the All Star game. That has not happened, I think, in these sims yet. So that's good. Nice work, everybody. Let's sim the All Star game now. The NL wins 6-5. How did our players do? Alex Smith 0 for 2 with a walk. Matt Cook 0 for 4. Mark Martin 1 for 2 with an RBI. Richie Nakasone gets roughed up in his 1 inning, 2 earned runs, 3 hits, 18 ERA. He is the only one to pitch from our team. I don't like that he's proving the naysayers right, saying, why are there 3 Mets on the team? They're terrible. And Nakasone just kind of gave them some more ammunition for that argument. All right, let's get back to the season now. We're at July 11th, so let's sim to the end of the month. We have been struggling to get back to 400. We were there very briefly earlier in the season. And the owner, whose box I unchecked, he's not supposed to be bothering us. 390 win percentage, just can't quite get there. 387 right now, 41 and 65. We are now only 2 games ahead of the Nationals. We are in danger of falling to last in the National League. Fortunately, the Royals and the A's will keep us from being last in the majors, but we are precariously close to being last in the division here. Let's send the roster expansion day. No, we picked up a few wins there. We're up to 50 wins. We're over 400, and we're back under 400. 20-game quality start streak by Parada. Amazing. 12 consecutive on-straight streak by Alex Smith. Alex Smith currently in Triple Crown position. He's 40 batting average points ahead of Luis Arias. He's 5 home runs ahead of teammate Matt Cook, and he is 17 RBI ahead of teammate Matt Cook. We still have the top 3 OPSs and the top 2 batter wars. We are dominating the ERA board. Top 3 ERA is 1.84, 2.20, and 2.45. Unfortunately, because our team is terrible, we are not on the leaderboard for wins. We are first and third in strikeouts. And we have the top 3 pitcher wars. Our legends are doing the work. It's just the scrubs are just not good enough. All right, we've got 1 month left. Let's sim week by week here. All right, we lost the game 55 and 82. We are still now 9 wins ahead of the Nationals. And we can actually get to third in the division if we can catch the Marlins, who are currently 3 games ahead of us. Alex Smith still well ahead in all 3 Triple Crown categories. All right. The Mets are 4 and 6 in the last 10, 57 85. Still 2 games behind the Marlins, and now 10 wins ahead of the Nationals, who have been eliminated from playoff contention. Another week. Okay, Alex Smith. The batting race tightens up a little bit, but still 44 points ahead of now teammate Matt Cook, no longer Arias. He's also 3 home runs ahead of Cook and 11 RBI ahead of Cook. I don't think I've ever seen a double triple crown where one guy comes in first in all 3 categories and his teammate comes in second. That would be amazing. We have been eliminated from the playoffs, but we are at 1689. We can no longer get to 500, but we can top our best performance if we can get 2 more wins. There we go, 62 wins, and now we're at 63. 404 win percentage. We are still in double, triple crown position. On the pitching side, we still have the top three ERAs. Oh, but Spencer Strider has moved ahead in the strikeout title. Let's keep an eye on that one. Oh, there's only less than a week left, so we were just going to sit him to the end of the regular season. Oh, we rattled off a few wins there. 66 and 95. Oh, but then we went on the losing streak. We've lost two in a row. Okay. This is the last day of the season. We're at 66 and 95. We can catch the Marlins here with a win on the last day. Let's see who's pitching. If it's one of our legends, we'll watch it. It is. It's Victor Parada. All right, let's watch the end of the season here. Let's see if we can catch the Marlins. First, let's watch the Marlins game. Let's see what happens there. Oh, the Marlins win, so we cannot catch them. But we'll watch the end of the season here. All right. Top of the first, 2 outs. Palm on first, Trey Turner up at bat, 2-1 count. Line drive into right field. It drops in for a base hit. With the runner going with 2 outs, that should score him. At least they held the runner to first. All right, we get out of that inning. 1 run, not too bad. First and second now for Mark Martin. Legend level second baseman. Draws the walk. Ranger Suarez, normally much more reliable than that, loads the bases. Jaden Slaughter up now. Strikes out swinging. 2 outs now for Tito Lopez. Once we get past our legends, we are very vulnerable. Oh, but the ground ball makes it through the right side into the outfield. That'll be a base hit. That will score one, maybe two. 2-run score. We have taken the lead. The studs and duds have taken the lead. All right, man on second here. 2 outs. Bryce Harper. Dangerous hitter. Line drive into right center field. That's going to go to the wall for extra bases. The run will score. Harper's probably looking for a triple here. Nope, he stops at second with the RBI double. Okay, we get out inning with only 1 run, still tied. Top of the fourth now. Schwarber on first for Nick Castellanos. Ground ball to third. Scooped. Throw to second. Turned. Double play. Nicely done. Prada gets out of the jam. Bottom of the sixth now. Still tied. Ranger Suarez still in the game, facing Alex Smith. Legend level second baseman. Fly ball deep right center field. That is gone. Top of the eighth now. Parada is still in the game. We do need these stud pitchers to go distance. Facing JT Real Muto. Fly ball, right center field. That could be trouble. Nope, it's squeezed. 2 outs now. 1-2 count. Prada looking to finish the eighth here. Line drive into left field, down the line, into the corner. That'll be extra bases. Okay, that's a double. 2-out double for Alex Baum. 2-2 count. Can't check his swing. Goes down swinging. Prada gets out of that jam. Looking for some assurance now. Bottom of the eighth. Owens up with 2 legends following. Line drive into left field. Scrub level Owens gets a base hit to lead off. Oh no, with 1 out in the eighth. But that must be it because the Phillies are up again. Parada is out of the game. That is bad news because we have a scrub bullpen. Bryce Harper leading it off the ninth. And just like that, line drive up the middle, starting off the inning with a base hit. Try Turner up now. Oh, goes down looking. Nicely done by McBride. Good framing by our high framing catcher, too. Line drive into left field. Left fielder's at the wall. Makes the play. I thought for sure with that animation it was gone. All right, runner still at first, 2 outs, 2-2 count now for Castellanos. McBride looking for the save. Line drive into left field. That's going to drop in. If it goes to corner, it's big trouble. The runner's rounding third, headed home. And they tie the game. With our starter out of the game, we are in big trouble. We got to win it here. Bottom of the ninth. Schumann leading off. Oh, that's a shot down. Oh, caught by the right fielder. That felt like very deceptive animation there. AI. All right, Peralta up now. We have no legends up for quite a few batters, so if we don't win it here, I'm afraid the bullpen's going to give it up in the top of the 10th. Line drive into left field. That drops in. The scrubs are coming through. If we can get two more on base, we can get Cook up to bat. 1 out, 2-2 count now for Rob Thomas. Ground ball to first. Oh, it gets past the first baseman. In with a double. Tony Hernandez now with 1 out. Now, as long as there's no weird double play here, we are going to get a legend level batter up with a chance to win the game. Ground ball to first. Runner's coming home. He's out. No double play, though. That gives us a chance to get a legend up to bat. Matt Cook. 70 contact, I believe 80 BABIP. Ground ball to third. Oh! Oh, the throw's off. Was the throw offline? Oh, man, that's terrible animation. All right, well, if we can hold them, we have two legend levels coming up the next inning, but that's a tall order for Jake McBride. It's the bottom of the order, though, for the Phillies. Ground ball to second, first out. We jump ahead to 2 outs, 2-1 count for Sosa. If we can get him out, we have a chance. Ground ball in front of the plate. Catcher squeezes it. Oh, oh, it was in time. Excellent. Okay, we've got a scrub and then two legends coming up. If we don't win it here, it's a long time before another legend comes to bat. I don't know that we can hang on any more innings here with a bullpen this bad. Phil Sullivan up at bat. Goes down looking. Here we go. Back to back legends now. Alex Smith and Mark Martin. Smith walks. This is the problem though with these legends. We can't take walks. We need to win the game here. If Martin can't do it, I don't know that we're going to be able to drive that run in. Line drive into center field. Over the center fielder's head. Is the runner going home? Oh, why would you not send him? We have scrubs coming up. Third base coach. Why would you not send him? That's by far the best chance we had. We got scrub coming up with 1 out. Here we go. Strikeout. Kevin Schumann. Oh, draws the walk. Makes it interesting. Peralta up at bat now. Oh, wild pitch. Oh, we win the game. Walk off wild pitch. Well, that's a fitting way for a team of scrubs to win the game. And that was pretty awesome. 4-3 walk off wild pitch. That's something that would happen to Cavicom. Let's give a Cavicom a shout out. Let's see if my Twitch glitch has been fixed yet. Doesn't look like it. Cavicom, who's lost the game on a walk-off balk, that walk-off wild pitch seems like right up his alley. All right, let's go back to the standings now. Let's finish the day. That's interesting. The season did not finish. So, do we need a 163rd game anywhere? No, I don't think so. Huh? That's odd. Well, we finished at 67-95. We did not quite get to 81 wins. We did do 5 games better than this afternoon, but not nearly as well as I was hoping. So I think this is going to retire studs and duds, unless I can come up with a different format that's still interesting to me. It is still fun to do this, but I like the clear cut storyline of a team of all scrubs and a handful of legends. Once you start messing with that, it just starts to get, not that different from creator roster. So just a nerf version of creator roster, which doesn't sound nearly as much fun. So let's finish the postseason, do the postseason awards, and give away some packs. All right, we did get the Triple Crown, Alex Smith. We also did get the secondary Triple Crown, which I know is not a thing, but Alex Alex Smith, first place in all 3 major batting categories. But if you look behind him, Matt Cook, second place in all 3 categories. That's pretty awesome. Nakasone wins the ERA crown. Of course, as mentioned, like Alex Smith, home run champion, batting champion, and RBI champion. And Mike Cook, the secondary Triple Crown winner, this Triple Crown runner-up, is also a 2020 player. We did have the top 3 ERAs in the league, led by Nakasone. We could not quite catch Spencer Strider, finished second and third in strikeouts, and had the top 3 pitcher wars. The legends did their jobs. They were exceptional. It's just with a team full of scrubs, it just takes too much to lift up a team that bad. I mean, to be fair, they took a team that would have won 11 games if you believe our first test, and they lifted them to 67 wins. That's pretty impressive. If you think about it that way, it's very impressive. All right, let's go to the playoff coverage. Red Sox, Yankees in the wild card. Hold on a second. I'm going to pour myself a little more water here. Let me put myself on mute so it doesn't sound like I'm peeing. Right. Okay. We've got Red Sox, Yankees, and Giants, Reds in the wild cards. That NL Central is so wacky. We have all kinds of teams winning that thing in our simulations. Can the Yankees win or the Giants win? So the Yankees face the Twins, while the Rangers face the Blue Jays, and the Giants advance to play the Dodgers, while the Phillies play the Brewers. Okay. Yankees advance, sweeping the Twins. Blue Jays advance past the Rangers. Brewers sweep the Phillies, and the Dodgers require all 5 games to get past the Giants. All right, the Blue Jays take 7 games, but they beat the Yankees to go to the World Series, while the Dodgers sweep the Brewers. Dodgers will be much better rested than the Blue Jays heading into this World Series. And I don't know if that made a difference or not, but the Dodgers win 4 games to 1. We destroy the record for game score in this particular studs and duds game with a game score of 141. We scored 20 this afternoon. All right, let's save this and let's do some postseason awards. Oh, let's do the standings real quick. Let me get a shot of this. Alex Smith and Matt Cook finishing first and second in all the major categories. I think we can get the same effect here by looking at statistics, National League, Smith Cook, Smith Cook, Smith Cook. And we have something similar on the pitching side. All three. And then where's the strikeouts? All three. All right. That was fun. All right. Let's go do some postseason awards. Great glove. We do have an amazing framing catcher. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Oh, a left fielder, Kevin Schumann. I took him from center field, moved him to left, and it paid off. We won a gold glove. That was a manual coach's decision. That's awesome. Like that. All right. Let's review of the year. We have no hope in this one. We have all scrubs in the bullpen. Let's see. I shifted the focus to stuff, and it did seem to help. We only have two of those 9+ ERAs. One is Jeremy Wright, who we had to compromise on to get a lefty, and the other was Alex Alex Castillo. He did have 45 stuff. I thought he'd be fine, but everyone else stayed below 7. So that's much better than we did this afternoon. But let's see who wins reliever of the year. Will not be one of our players. We won't even get a vote. Evan Phillips, unanimously 6-5, 44 saves, 1.28 ERA. And as predicted, we do not get a single vote. I mean, I'm not saying that like it's some great prediction. Why would we? Our relieving core was terrible. Okay, what's next? Platinum Stick Award. We might be up for at least 3. Well, exactly 3. There you go. 3 times achieved. As expected. Mark Martin at second, Alex Smith at shortstop, and Matt Cook in center field. Okay, you know what? Alex Smith got all the attention, hitting 370, 54 home runs, 127 RBI, winning the Triple Crown. But let's look at Matt Cook. 331, 50 home runs, 116 RBI. In any other season, he's a Triple Crown winning MVP. All right, no rookie of the years are players are 26 to 29, so they will not be eligible. Not because of age, but because they would have had too much major league experience by then. All right, Cy Young Award. Our best bet's probably Nakasone, who led the league in ERA with a 1.9. 18. Here's the thing. You know you're on a bad team when your ERA is 1.9, your whip is 0.83, and you go 18-9. You lose 9 games with a 1.9 ERA. That's a sign you're on a bad team. Other two legends go 14 and 12, one with a 2.33 ERA, another with a 2.00 ERA. All three with whips under one. So he almost had two pitchers with ERAs under two. One finished right at 2.00. So yeah, Koki Nakasone is my pick for our best shot at a Cy Young Award. Oh, we do win it. Fantastic. Awesome. Koki Nakasone. We do sweep the top three Cy Young Award positions. But Nakasone wins it unanimously. Now I wonder if we had been the AL, we're always chasing DeGrom. He wins unanimously 20 and 6, 2.229 ERA. We might have had a shot with that 1.90 ERA. How many strikeouts did he throw? 357. Nakasone threw 317. He might have had a shot even in the AL, even with DeGrom. That's a heck of a season, though. Nicely done. Okay, last one is the MVP. And we sweep the major awards. Alex Smith wins the MVP. Unanimously. Matt Cook comes in second. Why wouldn't he? He came in second all year. Came in second for the Triple Crown. Mark Martin comes in sixth. Tied for fifth, actually. So yeah, 54 home runs, 127 RBI, 370 average wins it for Alex Smith. That is a historically good stat line. Okay, we know enough now to give away our packs. Let me unhide the usernames. I don't know if anyone's still left in chat, but we're going to go ahead and give out these packs. You do not have to be present to win in my stream, so we will get them their packs no matter what. Okay, here are our contestants tonight. Good luck to everybody. 5 of you playing for 10 packs. Deli Sports, Fox Hill, Kayaking Santa, D Block, and Find a V. A list of some of our most regular and favorite viewers. Fox Hill is new to the crew, but seems interested in hanging around. So hope he becomes a regular. That would be fun. All right. Will this team finish with the fewest wins in the major leagues? We did not. So unfortunately, the naysayer D Block has been knocked out. But the rest of you are still in play. Will this team finish with the fewest wins in the National League? We did not. In the National League, we finished ahead of the Nationals, the Pirates. Well, that's it. But we did finish ahead of 2 teams, which is a big improvement. All right. Will this team have the fewest wins in the division, the NL East? We did not. We beat the Nationals. That was a very strategic choice by me. That knocks out Flying WV, unfortunately. Will this team have a 500 win percentage? No, we were far from that, but that didn't get anybody. And all the World Series questions are moot. No one got tripped up on that. So we are going all the way to will someone win a Cy Young Award? I said we probably would. I would have been right. Everyone said no, so they all advanced. Will a batter win the MVP? They all said no. I said we swept that in the afternoon. I think we could do it again. We didn't sweep, but we finished first, second, and fifth. In fact, we won a triple crown. We won 2 triple crowns, the first place triple crown and the second place triple crown. All right, how many wins? This is the ultimate tiebreaker here. Now, for second place, we're going to go to the next question. It is not going to be who finishes second in this question. The answer was 67 wins. Let's see who came closest with this one. All right. Guessing 69 wins, Deli Sports with a very nice guess. comes one win closer than Flying WB. Oh, Flying WB was already out. So it is Delhi Sports. Congratulations, Delhi. After not seeing Delhi for a while, comes back in and wins 7 packs. What a way to reintroduce yourself to the chat. Congratulations. All right, the next question is, what will be the highest WAR generated by any of this team's players? All right, pitchers are usually lower. We'll check them first. Very good WARs for pitchers here. 11.4, the highest from Nakasone. But on the batting side, Alex Smith with a 14.1, a historic season. 14.1 is the answer. Of the remaining players, it is Kaiki Sanda with a 6.9. Despite the terrible guess, Kaiki Sanda comes in second place. Props to Delhi Sports and Flying W for coming pretty close. 14.1, though, beyond anyone's guess. Not worthy. Ah, you're worthy enough. Congratulations on the packs, Kaiki Santa. Let's finish. I want to do the rest of these questions. Let's see who else did good guessing here. What will be the regular season batting average of the player who leads his team in batting? That will be, of course, our Triple Crown winner, Alex Smith, with the 370. Oh, Kaiki Santa close, but Flying WV beats you out by 0.006. ERA, best ERA on the team with at least 100 innings pitched. Let's see. Well, we know we have the league leader in ERA, and we know no one in the pen is going to have done better than his 1.90. No one guessed below 2. The closest was Kayaking Santa, 2.14. Nicely done. Will be the regular season OPS of the player with the best OPS. That's also Alex Smith, Triple Crown winner, 1226. That is a huge number. Flying W almost gets up that high, 1136. Gets that one, wins that one. And the whip, regular season whip leader with at least 100 innings pitched. It is our Cy Young winner, Nakasone, with a .83. Flying WE, lowest guess. Nicely done. If Flying WE could have made it to the numericals, he would have won packs. Unfortunately, got knocked out. Thought they would finish at the bottom of the NL East. They did not. So Flying WE didn't make it to the numericals, unfortunately. But fortunate for Kayaki Santa, comes in second, and Jelly Sports comes in first. I'll let Nicolino know. It is the weekend, so you may not get your packs till Monday. Uh, one first, sorry, first. All right. All right. Hope everyone had fun. I hope you didn't get too bored with me pounding that concept into the ground. I had to try to make it work. It was such a fun idea to me that you know, I just couldn't let it go. I had to try one more time. It is such a fun concept, but unfortunately, it's just that the scrubs are so bad. You just can't do it. Yeah, you're welcome for the stream. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Thank you also to I was gonna say PBE Sim and Dr. Danesi, but they were the ones who rated in this afternoon. Thank you to Ezra Denny, who rated in tonight to get us started. Always nice having a good head start on the stream. And let's find somewhere fun to send you. Baffle is playing GeoGuessr tonight. I forgot about that. Let's see. Make sure he's not wrapping up soon. All right. He is playing GeoGuessr still, I think. So let's raid into him here. Right. Baffle is a variety streamer, mostly doing NCAA football, though. And he is an active OOTP player. You have probably seen him in the streams and may have run into him in tournaments. He has a great stream, lots of fun. Uh, Excited to send you over there. Did that raid not take? Am I not able to raid? Are moderators not able to start raids? Oh, that would suck if we can't raid into Baffle tonight. Okay, it is letting me go into mod view, but it's not letting me raid because it doesn't think I'm logged in for some reason. This is that frustrating Twitch glitch. Yeah, it still thinks I'm not logged in. Let me try another browser. Yeah, it's not letting me log in from the other browser. Oh, this is super frustrating. I'd like to send us all over there. Man, sometimes Twitch, man. Let's see if I can log in on my phone. Is anyone in the chat? I don't think Kai can say that you're not a mod, are you? Well, I don't think it matters because I my alt is a mod and my alt is not able to start a raid. Yeah, this feud is getting ridiculous, Clay Dog. It only happens once in a while, and it didn't happen for months for a while. And it happens without warning, and it goes away without warning. Yeah, my alt mod is not able to start a raid. That's a real bummer. Trying to think if there's any other way to yeah, my phone my Twitch app says something went wrong. Yeah, no shit, something went wrong. Your app it's not even the app, it's the whole thing. Even on the web it's not working. Yeah, Claydog, it's not gonna, it's not, I was trying to pull that up. It's not letting me do any actions. I don't even think I can whisper people when I'm in this mode. It, it, it thinks I'm not logged in, even though it's letting me stream. It is recording the VOD. Oh, well, I might just have to end the stream, which is a bummer. I'd like to send all of you over to Baffle. Let me try again. Raid Baffle 99. Yeah, not working. Oh man, this is frustrating. Yeah, like I just tried to add Claydog as a moderator just to see if he could do it, but it's not it's not letting me do anything basically. Yeah, it's acting like I'm not logged in. And I never know when it's going to fix itself. It sometimes does. Yeah, one more try and then we'll just call it a night. Yeah, it's not working. I didn't know moderators can't raid, but it's not letting me raid from my moderator into. All right, well, we tried. We tried multiple times. I even let Baffle know in his chat. So unfortunately, can't even send you to Alf. We're just gonna have to end the stream here. All right. Well, I appreciate everyone being here. Have a great night. Uh, I will be streaming Friday night, Sunday night, Monday, Tuesday. Normal times, 10 p.m. Pacific time. A little bit earlier on Tuesdays. So I hope to see you then. Hope the Twitch thing gets sorted out by then. But congratulations to our winners and hope to see you next time. Bye, everybody.